Welcome back to Captured by the Enemy. I'm author Crystal Aceves. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my granddad's capture in World War II as he was in Sicily. Now, I'm not going to give the exact details of what happened because you can read that in the book. However, I'm going to give you a different view that you cannot get from the book. So although the book is researched very well and includes the history along with his story, I'm going to show you a little bit about what I used to get his story and put it together. So to begin, I of course used his memoir. This is what it looks like. I have his story that he had written here. In here, he talks a lot about his capture, things that he had said, things that he had heard. I also used interviews that I had with him, interviews from other people, and things that he had written down about his experience. So today I wanted to share a little bit of his story from him. So as I recorded him, it wasn't usually very quiet because he kept very busy. And so you can hear a little bit of noise in the background, but I was able to gather his story and then use those to create what is in Captured by the Enemy. On July 16th, and there's a little bit of debate whether it was the 16th or 17th, I do have one report that shows that the lieutenant colonel he was driving for was killed on the 16th. So since he was with him, I believe he was captured on the 16th. Some of the papers show that he was captured on the 17th, but the morning report for his company did not have a report for the 16th, and on the 17th it did show him as missing in action. I think that it just wasn't recorded, and when they declared that he was in fact missing in action, it was labeled as the 17th. So in the book, it says the 16th. That's just an example of some of the things that I had to research and put together as I was writing the book and figuring out how to create the most accurate story possible. Here I want to share a little bit of an interview that I had taken with him probably about 2007. So I'm going to let you listen to it. It's about 5 minutes long, and you can see exactly how I got so many details, and I was able to match it with the history to create the book Captured by the Enemy. So I hope you enjoy listening to this little clip, and I will be back with more information about what happened next.
That's when I got captured the next day. I don't know whether he misread his map, whether he got pushed back, or what happened. We got cleared up in the front line. When I started coming back, well, you don't go back. It has an old trick as far as that goes. You don't go back. He's seen he's wrong, and he says, well, we're in trouble. He says, I think a lot of trouble. And about that time, we pulled back out on the main highway, and a German load of ammunition passed us. And he says, let's take that in. So I drove up, caught up with it, pulled up the side of it, they put the guns on it, got him stopped. And I put a center of a grenade we had, and set his truck on fire and everything, and then took him prisoner. Well, then he had a corporal and a sergeant for his bodyguards. I didn't have anybody. You hold this prisoner, he says, and they took off all weeds and stuff. And pretty soon, cute old ham, he come up and he said, come back. He said, my God, good. He says, I don't know what I'm thinking about. He says, I tell you, he says, you got to get this vehicle under cover somewhere. And about that time, things started cutting loose. The old truck was on fire. Found out where it was right in amongst. I turned around and went up around the curve, and I met head on a motorcycle patrol. I took the ditch. Wire didn't turn over, but it did. And I saw a grenade. I seen I was calling John. So as far as combat was concerned, just myself, I had an 03 rifle, one shot at a time. They had machine guns on them. There was no chance for me to survive, so I put a grenade on my vehicle. One of them's transmission. They disabled it because that was our training, of course. I didn't do it no more. I knew what to do. I didn't think I'd ever have to do it. And why they didn't shoot me, I don't know. But they surrounded me like a bunch of flies, and they finally decided to put me on a motorcycle and took me back to the back of the lines. Well, we come down to a four-corner place where the Germans was getting reorganized or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, but there's hundreds of them. And so I went up to the captain there. They turned me over to him. He took a German Hebrew and put that right up there in front of my head and started driving. I didn't know their language. And that was the point where I didn't care. I mean, you went to that good to care. They'd already killed the colonel and the other boy behind me there. Then the Germans, they decided to take me to Agrigento. That's where the German headquarters were. Upstairs in a supposed to be a courthouse, near as I could figure it out. And they tried to get me to tell them where my troops were and everything. They said they knew I had to know where the troops was, where the officers I was hauling and everything. And they drilled me heavy. I mean, they got right down bad at me. They was going to shoot me. They had a little German lady there. He was going to shoot me. Oh, they had an Italian interpreter, and they had German officers tell them what to tell me. So finally, name, rank, serial number, says all I'm allowed to give the enemy. And they said, you don't know. We know you know. Oh, they just drill me. I said, no, I don't know. I just don't know. You're lying. You're lying. Oh. Anyhow, they drilled me for probably an hour trying to get me information. And I froze up. I knew I was gone because I knew they killed them and I knew I was going to get killed. And the interpreter told me, he said, you don't want to give us information? I said, no. He said, well, he had a black scarf. And he said, I'm going to blindfold you with a scarf. He said, of course, the wall was there. And he brought in 4 German soldiers armed with guns and bayonets. They said, one of them is going to shoot you if you don't want to give us information. And I said it out loud, and I thought, it is, my God, help me. You'll never believe this, and I don't expect you to as far as that goes. But anyhow, our bombers coming in. And boy, you could hear them roaring, the sirens was going off, people screaming and yelling and going everywhere, and they got all excited and picked up their guns and stuff. They took me and threw me in jail. That night then, they come and got me and took me to the old town.
Thanks for watching Captured by the Enemy. Don't forget to follow and like this page so you can continue to follow the stories. In less than 10 days, I will be in Italy so that I can record the camp from which he escaped and the areas in which he hid for over 9 months as he was on the run. So make sure to follow, subscribe, make sure you get your alerts so that you know when the new videos are out. And I will see you next time.